Hey, this is Tom. Don't click nothing, don't smash nothing, don't buy nothing. So check this out. In today's video, we're talking about the complete diarrhea and abomination of the EV ads in the Super Bowl and how this whole thing played out, while at the same time, Elon Musk actually donated $5.5 billion to charity and spent $0 on Super Bowl ads. We're starting right now. Stay with us. Basically, you couldn't escape two types of ads in the Super Bowl. One was crypto, the other was EV.
Avenue, then we take it higher.
BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine.
Some of these EVs that were being advertised, at least most of them, you can't even buy. It's literally a play out of the playbook of Nicola. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I didn't mean to say Nicola. It just, a lump in my throat. So basically, it's a playbook out of these renderings and concept cars. Like GM talked about 5 vehicles in their ads. 5. You know how many of these you can actually buy? Well, you can technically buy the Hummer, but not really. I mean, the supply is very limited. Nobody exactly knows when you'll get one. The other EV you can actually buy right now from GM is the EV600, which is the van, which I don't know if you really want to buy as a daily commute, daily driver. The other stuff are not even available yet. It's only next year, 2023. And somehow, they didn't say a word about the Chevy Bolt, which is kind of weird. It was supposed to be the Tesla killer. Where is the Bolt? So a lot of this hype is basically over nothing, over hot air. And while all of these companies spent $6.5 million per every 30 seconds, and as you know, there were a lot of ads, GM, BMW, Nissan, just to name a few, everybody was throwing money at this for these EV ads, for cars that mostly don't even exist. The only company that spent $0 on advertising its electric vehicles is the company that actually makes the most of them, which is Tesla. So Tesla, that actually made almost 1 million pure electric vehicles last year, spent $0 on Super Bowl ads. And while you may think, well, they did this to save money, that is true. There's no need to advertise when you're the king of the hill and nobody else can even come close to you. You have to understand that Elon Musk's decision was kind of iconic to me, because while this whole thing was going on, we actually found out that Elon Musk donated $5.5 billion to charity. So basically, this is what happened yesterday. We had the Super Bowl ads come out, and we had all of these legacy OEMs throw hundreds of millions of dollars at this market with no products to really offer, while Tesla is basically saying, well, we're going to spend $0 on this, and instead, let's have Elon donate $5.5 billion for charity. And by the way, that donation is kind of funny enough related to a tweet he had in November. So in November, some idiot actually posted a tweet saying, well, Elon's money can solve, the world's hunger problem. So some communist shit like this. And basically, Elon, for some reason, replied saying, hey, if the UN comes up with a plan, I'll donate $6 billion. Now, we don't know where this donation went. We only know that it happened really close to that tweet. We also know the amount was really close. So we can only guesstimate where he donated it. But knowing Elon, it probably went to the UN or something similar like that. So if you ever wondered why Tesla is doing so well and why people feel so positively about Tesla, besides the Tesla Q morons and the haters and the bears, why? Well, you just had a 5-minute explanation of why Tesla is killing it, and these other clowns are burning money, investors' money, by the way, on ads when they don't even have a product to sell. So if that's the only thing you ever wondered about Tesla and Elon, that should be it. But before I let you guys go, I just want to throw and sprinkle around just one more piece of item. While everybody in the US politics game that has any sort of affiliation with this administration was basically criticizing Elon, saying, hey, we should tax Elon. Elon is evil. He's not paying enough tax. He's a freeloader. Remember that shit? While politicians who are by definition freeloaders, and I mean all of them from both sides of the map, are criticizing Elon for being a freeloader, this dude just, in the same year, paid the biggest tax bill in history, and also in the same year donated the biggest donation I've ever heard of, $5.5 billion to charity in a single year. I don't know how many more philanthropists out there that giving money like that. Usually when you have that kind of donation, I mean, there's buildings and, cities with people's name on it. And the thing is, he didn't say anybody. Nobody knew about the shit until 3 or 4 months later when we saw it in the filings for Tesla. So he did this silently. And you know what? I'll show you a little scene in this video from an old Russian movie from the 90s. This movie is called Brat. So I'm talking about the second installment of that movie called Brat 2, basically the second part. And my Russian friends definitely know this movie. R.I.P. the director, Balabanov, he's dead now, but he made some kick-ass movies. And in this movie, there's the end scene where Danila, which was the hero, the protagonist, he confronts this billionaire evil guy and he says to him,
Вот скажи мне, американец, в чем сила? Разве в деньгах? Вот и брат говорит, что в деньгах. У тебя много денег, и чего? Я вот думаю, что сила в правде. У кого правда, тот и сильней.
When I was younger, I thought that Danila was naive. As I get older and I see shit like this, I'm starting to figure out that Balabanov, the director who actually wrote the movie, actually knew what he was talking about. I 100% agree. The truth is the real power, and kudos to Elon for basically calling all of these idiots out on their bullshit. See you tomorrow.